Welcome to Baby to Child, where we dive deep into the products that make parenting just a little bit easier. Today, we're talking about a clever tool for all those homeschooling parents out there or teachers looking to make fractions a lot more fun and accessible for younger learners. It's the Hand-to-Mind Rainbow Fraction Tower Cubes. These colorful Montessori-style math manipulatives are designed to help kids visualize fractions in a way that's interactive and engaging. But do they really make the concept of fractions easier to grasp? Let's find out. So let's break down what these rainbow fraction tower cubes are all about. Each set comes with 15 different fraction cubes, each representing a specific fraction: whole, halves, thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths, eighths, tenths, and twelfths. Cubes are bright and colorful, with each one showing a different fraction on one side, while the other three sides are blank. The largest cube measures about 4 by 3/4 inch, which is a good size for small hands to manipulate and explore. These cubes are made of durable plastic, so you can wipe them down easily after use, making cleanup a breeze. They're designed for elementary school children, particularly fourth graders who are just starting to get into the world of fractions. Now let's talk about the real-world usage. First thing that stands out is how hands-on this product is. You get the sense that this isn't just another dry, abstract math concept. Cubes bring fractions to life by giving kids something physical to hold, compare, and play with. Whether they're sorting them into ascending or descending order, comparing two fractions to see which is larger, or trying to understand mixed numbers and improper fractions, these cubes make those concepts so much easier to visualize. Honestly, the best part is how they really do help kids make connections between fractions and decimals, which is often such a tricky part of math for younger students. However, it's not all perfect. The only downside I can point out is that the cubes themselves are a little bulky. Depending on the space where you're teaching, it can be a bit cumbersome to work with them on a smaller table or desk. Also, while they are useful for visualizing fractions, they're not the be-all end-all solution. You'll still need to teach alongside them, but they're definitely a great supplement to traditional lessons. So what are the real pros and cons here? On the plus side, the build quality of the cubes is solid. They're durable and should hold up for years, even with heavy use. The bright, engaging colors make learning fractions feel a lot less intimidating for kids, and it's definitely fun for them to stack, sort, and compare the cubes. They're very much in line with Montessori principles, which emphasize hands-on, self-directed learning, so this product really supports that approach. On the downside, as I mentioned, their size can be a bit much for certain spaces, and because of their design, they can be a little bit tricky to store neatly if you don't have a dedicated space for them. Also, they don't come with a comprehensive guide on how to use them for various activities, so you'll need to get a bit creative in planning lessons around them. When it comes to value for money, I'd say the Rainbow Fraction Tower Cubes are solid. They're priced reasonably for a tool that provides such hands-on learning opportunities. Quality is good, the concept is fantastic for fourth grade learners, and they come with enough variety to keep kids engaged. However, for parents or teachers on a tight budget, there are definitely cheaper alternatives out there, such as fraction charts or printable worksheets, which, while not as interactive, can still teach the same concepts at a lower price point. Let's do a quick comparison. If you're looking at similar products on the market, there are other fraction manipulatives available that are similar in terms of size and material, but they often lack the visual appeal and depth of engagement that these cubes provide. Some are just flat, 2D representations of fractions, whereas the 3D nature of these cubes gives a more dynamic learning experience. In terms of pricing, some alternatives might be slightly cheaper, but I think the value you're getting with these Rainbow Fraction Tower Cubes is pretty solid. As for build quality, the cubes are made from sturdy plastic, which is great for long-term use. They can withstand plenty of handling, which is crucial when teaching younger kids who might be a little rough with their learning tools. The size of the cubes means they're not something that will easily get lost or damaged in a backpack either, which is always a plus for classroom or homeschool settings. Customer support hasn't been something I've had to interact with directly, but Hand-to-Mind is a well-known brand in educational products, and they have a solid reputation for quality teaching materials. I don't foresee any issues with customer service if you need help with your order or have questions down the line. So, who would I recommend these cubes for? If you're a parent homeschooling your kids or a teacher looking to add some hands-on math tools to your classroom, these cubes are a great option to help kids understand fractions in a way that's interactive and engaging. They're particularly useful for 4th grade students who are beginning to learn about fractions, decimals, and mixed numbers. However, if you're just looking for a simple fraction chart, these might be a bit too much of an investment. To wrap things up, the Hand 2Mind Rainbow Fraction Tower Cubes are a fun and effective way to teach kids about fractions. They're durable, engaging, and can help make the complex world of fractions a lot more tangible. Just keep in mind that they're not a standalone solution. You'll still need to do some teaching alongside them, and they're a little bulky for smaller spaces. Overall, I'd say these cubes are a great tool for parents or teachers who want a hands-on approach to teaching math, but they might not be necessary for everyone. And before I go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay up to date on all our latest reviews. Do you already use these cubes, or do you have another math tool you love? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, math doesn't have to be scary. It's all about finding the right tools to make it fun. Until next time, stay curious, stay creative, and keep making learning a colorful adventure with Baby to Child.